Welcome to Review Nation, and today I'm reviewing Arbrynth's new album, A Place of Buried Light. And today I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I thought about this album. Now, first of all, Arbrynth are from Melbourne, Australia, just really close to where I am. Just imagine putting Opeth, Agalog, and Swallow the Sun in a blender, mix it all around, and pour it in the glass, and therefore you got Arbrynth. Really different album, very atmospheric album. This is a 9-year album in the making. The results are fantastic. And going through this album with you guys, I'm really excited to just give you such an underrated band that no one really knows apart from maybe people from Australia. And there are some really strong orchestral feels throughout some of these songs. Let's talk about the band themselves. The band are from Melbourne, Australia. You got Dodds on guitar and vocals, Pete on guitars and vocals, Shane on bass, and Junty on drums. The production on this album is stellar. The mixing is so balanced. You can hear every single instrument and even hear the bass, which is in some albums are quite low in the mix, but the bass is prominent. So this album has 7 tracks. So it's close to 50 minutes. There are 7 songs on the album, bar one interlude, which is just a beautiful interlude as well. So first of all, the album kicks off a song called Crucible. It's a very somber feeling. I love the intro with those drawing guitar elements along with those acoustic moments. Throughout the song, you get some really nice drum moments and nice drum fills. These harsh vocals come in throughout the Crucible, and I don't know who does it, Dodds or Pete, I'm not too sure. The guitar becomes quite prominent throughout the chorus. You get some clean vocals as well that transition with those harsh vocals. Crucible is quite atmospheric as well. The vocals at times are ethereal. They feel so atmospheric at times. They feel so shoegazy at times, and I love it. The bass is quite prominent. Love the little licks Shane is doing with the bass. Throughout the build-up, the anticlimax of the song, there's also a really nice build-up and nice harmonizing chant in the conclusion. This is a fantastic song overall. The guitar's amazing, the bass is amazing, the drums are amazing. Overall, this song is amazing and I absolutely love it. It's a fucking fantastic way to kick off Arbrynth, A Place of Buried Light. So then it leads on to The Dark Between Stars.
Like space between the hourglass, a great collapse is imminent.
Hard-hitting intro. Love the sound, love the snare of the sounds throughout the introduction and the awesome guitar chord progression. The harsh vocals come in a very Opeth sounding song as well. There is also a very nice melody throughout the song. There are some really intense vocals and double bass drums, like the double kickers are going throughout the song, incorporating close to black metal elements. There are also some really nice drum fills by Junty, and there's also synth elements throughout the background. This song transitions into such an atmospheric song along with those folky elements. There are acoustic elements along with those clean guitars by Pete or Dodd, not too sure. But there's also quite a melodic chorus with those nice guitar changes throughout the song.
It's all just to see you.
Throughout the song, there's also a really nice chugging guitar riff that is quite contagious, and that is especially throughout that chorus. But those harsh vocals, man, those harsh vocals become more intense throughout the song, creating that epic feeling of emotion. Like, this song conveys quite a lot of emotion. The guitar is more of the main star, with especially the really nice guitar licks. The bass is quite prominent, especially through one section, playing with those hi-hats throughout one passage of the song, along with that nice bass line.
Hopeless feeling as your essence slips away.
And this song faded out quite well. Some songs, they fade out in the most ridiculous ways, such as drawing guitar solos, but this song faded out perfectly. The next song is Shores of Avon Rye. Sort of song, incorporating some bell tolls throughout the song, especially throughout the first verse. Dodd incorporated shoegazy vocals, sound at times like Alcest. The bass is quite prominent throughout the mix, but there's a nice progression throughout the song. What's really interesting is the acoustic elements along with those clean guitars with those bell tolls, creating a layer of atmosphere throughout the song. The song slowly picks up. Dodd incorporates those echoing vocals that feel at times quite atmospheric. This part sounds like Swallow the Sun, it really does. There's a nice build up to those guitar riffs again, but at the same time the bell tolls, and I love it. I love how the bell tolls along with those guitar chords.
The blood from his eyes, tears that should never walk out.
Then you finally get some really harsh and aggressive vocals throughout the song, and the song starts to pick up. You listen to a Swallow the Sun song and you listen to this, my god, they sound very similar, they really do. And at the same time, you listen to Opeth and you listen to this, they sound similar as well. So I love it how they mix these two genres together, progressive death metal along with doom. It's just fantastic. Again, it's a tighter, cohesive song. I really love it. So then it leads on to The Calling, a 2-minute instrumental, which is just really a build up towards Immolation of the Lamb. Basically just electric guitar with a strong reverb, and at times the backup vocals harmonizing with that guitar, creating that melody, that same melody that you get throughout Immolation of the Lamb, which is a fucking hard-hitting song as well. The intro is incredible, there's awesome melody and nice chord progression throughout the song. The harsh vocals come in as well, but the harsh vocals transition into those clean vocals. There's a really nice mix throughout the song with those harsh and clean vocals feeling quite chaotic and disjointed. There's a really nice change in signature as well. This part is memorable, it really is, with those monotone vocals with emotion throughout the chorus, creating memorable moments on the album. Nice intricate drum moments throughout the song. The song sounds very much like something out of Agalog, because then we get a guitar solo that fits the mood of the song. Then it fades out again, this song, which is a good fade out, a really good fade out, and leaves the listener thinking, what is going to happen next? Beautiful in depth.
Darkness descends on me. I could not follow you through.
So then we get the conclusion. At times there are really nice cymbal accents and nice drum fills throughout the song by Junty, and the song picks up. The song really picks up. At times it's a crescendo, it builds up, and the song picks up with an awesome melody. The harsh vocals come in again, that really strong Agalog vibe. Throughout this song we get a really beautiful moment as well, such as nice clean vocals humming along with that clean guitar. I love how these two just melt. So this album creates elements of symphonic metal as well. Not only that, they at times incorporate doom metal elements, at times incorporate melodic death metal elements, even some black metal elements throughout some of these songs. Especially those harsh, aggressive vocals that you get throughout these songs, along with those cleaner vocals. This album's fantastic, it really is, and I advise you to check it out. If you like Opeth, if you like Agalog, if you like Swallow the Sun, you're gonna well love this, because this is just like a blender of these three bands, and this is what creates Arbrynth. It really does. So this was a fantastic album overall. It's close to one, it's probably my album of the year at the moment. I mean, it's definitely beaten Sons of Apollo, because this is such a really atmospheric album. And if I could rate it, I'm gonna get this a solid 9 out of 10. It was fantastic, and my first initial listen is maybe the album dragged just a little bit. This does require a few listens to really get the hang of it. The lyrics overall, it's a very melancholic album. At times it sounds quite depressing. So yeah, a 9 out of 10 for Arbrynth, A Place of Buried Light. I love it. I couldn't find any lyrics, but I can tell there's a lot of sadness conveyed throughout this album. It's just a really good album. Go check it out. Link will be in the description below. So yeah, comment below what you thought about this album review. Comment below also what you thought about this album as well if you heard it. So keep discussing on in the comment section below. Drop a like if you come this far. Subscribe if you want, and I will see you in the next one.